Our aim is to make data that's out there not only linger around out there, but turn it into use and turn it into useful information, turn it into knowledge and turn it into action in the very end. And we're trying to build an international network of people who are in local communities. And we try to find people who are locally to organize workshops and to help people in their local communities. What does it mean to scrape data from the web? Most of the websites out there, especially the ones containing a lot of data, are generated by the computer out of a database. And we can use this to convert the data that's on the website back to a useful database or a spreadsheet we can easily work with. If it's just on the website, we can easily work with it. And we can only do this because HTML is actually, or websites are actually structured information. So we turn structured information from one kind of structure into another kind of structure. And to do this, we need to know a little bit about how websites are built. And what we want to do, if I want to extract data from a website, the first thing I always do is I poke around in how this website is constructed to understand how the website is built and where the data is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look under the hood of the website. I'm going to look at how the code for the website is written. So what I do is I right-click on any place in the document, and I go to the very, very least entry in the menu I get that says inspect element. So I click there, and what happens is I get this window on the bottom. And you see that there is a pointy text, a pointy marker, and then there's some text, and then there's some other things. And then there's a pointy marker closed. So this is what we call an HTML tag. And what this does is to tell the computer what kind of element you want this to be. So I can go around and inspect this page and look at different elements in the page and figure out what corresponds to what. We can look around and we see that the table has rows. There are these TR tags, and that in these TR tags we have the different cells in each column. And I'm going to show you two ways to extract this table out of this website. And the first one, for the first one, I will use Google Docs. And what I want to do is I want to create an empty spreadsheet. And what I'm going to do to get the content of this website into the spreadsheet is I'm going to use a special formula. And this formula is called import HTML. And so import HTML tells me import something from a website, because we know websites are written in HTML. So I go to my website and I put it in parentheses because I don't want the computer to change anything here. And then I put a comma to start the next command. And the second thing you remember when I entered this formula is it wants a query. We need to tell the computer what kind of element we want to extract out of the page. Because we want to extract a table, we put table. And I also put this in quotes. The last parameter we need to enter is the index. So here I tell the computer which table I want to extract. If there is, for example, 2 tables or 3 tables in the website, I need to tell it which of the 3 tables I want to extract. So if you've done this and you've seen this, this is one of the easiest ways to get a table out of the website. And for the second way, we use a special extension for Chrome. This extension is called Scraper extension. And the way that Scraper extension works is that I can go and mark a certain section of the website, for example, one row of the table, and I can right-click, and then I have a new menu. And if I click there, and this new window is a scraper console. And on the right side, this is what I want you to pay attention right now, I have an overview of the table as the scraper extension would extract it. The one thing we want to do, if we like the result that is there, is click this button on the bottom that says Export to Google Docs. So this is another way to get stuff out of the website. And so the spray bar extension is not only great for extracting tables, but also extract any kind of thing that occurs regularly in a web page.